What's good, man? I want to talk to my people right now. I do hip-hop news and stuff, but look, young people going through a lot. Young people are going to jail. Young people are dying more than ever. It ain't just black people. Black people ain't the only race going through a lot. We got to stop that. Man, there's white people going through most of the same thing we going through. Young people are dying, y'all, because they losing hope. They losing all hope. How we gonna survive in the United States when everything's so high? One job can't even keep all your bills up. Everybody ain't even in the city, and even if you in the city, it's hard. I want to do this video, no edits on it, just raw and uncut. I want to talk to y'all. I don't care if I'm talking to 5 people. We got to spread this message. Young people are dying. At a young, passing away at a young age, man. They crashing out because it ain't like it was back in the day when rent was $300, $400, or $200. Especially down here in Louisiana where I'm at. Comment your city, how it is in your city. People barely got cars nowadays. And most likely got a car note just so they can get to work. Uber is high, and every place ain't got Uber. I want y'all to know that every place ain't got Uber, and Uber is expensive. Well, it can get expensive just like driving a car. When a lot of young people are giving up, a lot of them crashing out going to jail. Because when they work, they got to put all their money towards their bills. They say once you broke and once you pay bills, that makes you responsible. I understand that. But what about your life? We're a slave to the system. And if you got kids, when school is happening, school ain't nothing but a daycare to me. They programmed all this. You put your kids in school, you go to work and work like a slave. They want you to work like a slave until you retire. And by the time you retire, your body worn down. You can't even enjoy the retirement. You probably won't even have that long to live when you retire. Let's be honest. Then you go to all the doctors. It's all a trap, really. As soon as you retire from that job, you got to go in back and forth to the doctor because you old and your body worn down from working for all them years. You get income tax every year. You working for your Social Security, but you can't even enjoy it. Young people are thinking about this. It ain't no opportunity. It's opportunity out here, but it's hard. It's narrow. You got to work. Some people working 2 jobs and still barely making it by. A lot of people are homeless right now. Look it up on YouTube. This ain't no secret. There's a lot of people living in the woods. It's a lot of people living in the woods right now. People are losing hope. They crashing out. They going to jail. You got some people right now. It's not good to be like this, but you got some people right now would rather be in jail than to be homeless or being out here paying bills. Working just to pay bills and have nothing left and barely eating. They say Trump don't cut the food stamp and Medicaid. So what we gonna do now? We can't sell drugs. We're gonna go to jail because they want tax money on this stuff. We already know this. But young people are losing hope. Young people losing hope. It's more young people dying than anything. Young people are dying more than the older people. When did this start happening? It's more young people dying than old people, man. They crashing. And a lot of older people need to understand that this is not 1998 no more. This is not the 80s or 70s. Rent is high. Rent high. And it ain't no love in the world. It ain't no love. You gotta have 3, 4 different hustles to survive. And if you got kids, you got 3 or 4 kids, Man, you got it the hardest. It's a lot of single mothers out there. Like I said, this ain't just black people. White people going through this too. And the other races going through this too. Mexicans, Chinese. Man, it's hard right now. It's hard. It's hard to save money. You go in the store with $100, you ain't coming back out of there. You might come back out of that store with $20. If you just getting simple items, all this stuff add up, especially if you go to Walmart. How we gonna survive in the United States? Other countries got unity. I know y'all heard of Thailand. Other countries, some countries worse and they bad, but the United States is kind of tough. I ain't gonna say kind of tough. United States is tough, especially in a state like Louisiana. What state you from? Cause man, young people losing hope. Young people didn't know life was gonna be this hard when they got older. They always told us to be a kid while you a kid, but dang, bro. And shoot, you wonder if you ever wonder why you see a lot of homeless young people, bro. It's too many rules. That's another thing. You got to pay for everything. You got to pay for everything. Everything come with a price, bro. You can't even do nothing. Before you get a job, you got to get an ID made. Well, you got to make sure you have your ID. You got to have all that. Before you drive, you can't even drive your car without insurance. But that's a good thing, but it's also a curse. Imagine you buying a car and it's yours. You can't even drive it without all these rules behind it. Everything got too many rules. The United States got too many rules. I don't feel free. I feel like a slave. Jail, when you in jail, that's real slavery. But young people crashing out, this need to be talked about more. Young people losing hope. It ain't like it was in the 80s, y'all. What we gonna do? We gotta work 3 jobs. You're gonna be too tired to keep doing it. I'll be tired from one job. I'll be tired from